Good morning, evening, noon, and night, everybody out there on YouTube. It's your boy, the Teddy Set, back here for my second episode of my Pokemon Advanced Adventures Nuzlocke. Now, as you recall from my last episode, we are part of a really poor family. I'm playing as Misty, the female character in the world. I'm playing against Tump. We got our starter Pokemon last time. As the girl, my starter was Togepi, who, as you will come to see, is probably the utter worst starter I could ever have chosen. Let's take a look at Togepi right here. I actually forgot to name him, or I don't know if you could have named him, but whatever. So he's got Metronome and Charm right now, and I really think the name of this episode is going to be Metronome Madness once I'm done. Hey Teddy, what? You're going into be life and death situations? Okay, have fun. Gee, thanks Mom, you are really supportive. So Heroes Village is where we reside. It's where we live. That's Professor Oak's lab. And Tump, which we got from Trump, as anybody who saw from the first episode knows, is trying to just like kill people and stuff. Teddy, please save Tump and bring my baby back home. This is not like him. I'm depending on you, Teddy. Alright, first of all, bitch, your son kills people. So even if I were to find him, it's not gonna happen. I wish you luck in the best of your journey, Teddy. Do your best. Why would you stop me right there? You could have just given me some stuff, right? Whatever. So it gives me 5 Pokeballs and the running shoes, which are gonna come in handy. No real twists and turns getting those, but that really just paves the way for so many troubles. So Route 1, where we begin our journey. Our first Pokemon in our Nuzlocke is Pidgey. Now Pidgey is level 3, it is a male Pidgey, and all we have is Metronome and Charm. We start the battle off with the Charm, trying to get the decreased attack so we can at least withstand the battle. There is nobody in the city behind me to heal me, which is a really big problem. So I get the Reflect off, and the Charm is off. So I thought that was going to do me some justice, but no, it still does 3. It's really annoying. So we use the Pokeball, really just trying to press our luck here. I shouldn't have done that, but you know, whatever. Almost had it. Pidgey uses Tackle, brings me down to 5 with that mean critical hit, and now there's nothing I can do right now. I really just have to try to spam Pokeballs. Well, at least that was my thinking at the time. 1, 2, 3, and it works. So we got Pidgey, full health, which is really crucial at the time because that allows me to survive. You guys, as you'll see as the video goes on, well, we saw that he's the tiny bird Pokemon, so I named him Smalls. But you guys are gonna see as this video goes on, you have this is one of the most difficult things I've ever done in my life. So Pidgey goes out, he's level 3, and we're gonna go back, blah blah blah. I covered it before, jumped the gun that there's nobody back here to heal me. You could probably skip forward a few seconds. Oh no, I came to my senses. So Route Run, we're back. I look in my bag. No Pokeball, no potions, no berries, no nothing. Nothing in my item pockets. I am literally just screwed right now. There's nothing I can do. We switch Smalls to the front because Togepi is straight chilling on 5 HP, and we really just hope for the best right now. So we're just trying to get through the grass on a whim and a prayer. Centric comes out in all of its round belly glory. And the run. So we get away safely, which is really a sigh of relief. I don't know why I did that turnaround right there. That was kind of stupid, but whatever. So we go back. This is our I'm really just holding my breath as I go along because I really don't want to, because those pesky Route 1 Pokemon really tend to just not let you escape, especially Rattata and Zubat and stuff like that, as you will come to see. So Rattata gets the Tail Whip off. I don't know what I'm thinking, just accepting this battle. I really should have just gone to the next town. It was so stupid of me as I think back at it. He gets 2 Tail Whips off, and I get off my Tackle. fight again. I'm stalling for time here. What was I doing? Come on, me. Just praying, I guess. There we go. Wild Rattata used tackle. Brings me down to 7. So my tackle takes him down. I don't know what I was thinking. Takes me down more than half of my health. And we go exploring upwards. So there's that Pokeball over there. And I was really at a crossroads right here because I had no idea what to do. But I ultimately thought it would be a good idea to travel over to that Pokeball and see if it was like a worthwhile item, like maybe a potion to cure Togepi, something like that. We get away safely from this Rattata, and in comes our second battle. If memory serves, this is where it got real. Out goes Smalls. We go for the run, and we can't escape. Can't escape number 1. We go down to 2. Can't escape number 2. And a tackle kills Smalls right off the bat. I literally had no chance. My battery was getting low at the time. Close that right quick. I don't want to use my next Pokemon, but the third can't escape. So we send out Togepi. My heart dropped right here because I was like, yo, I don't want to have to start this over again, but I think I might just have to. So I'm going to bite the bullet, use the metronome, whatever. Iron Defense comes out, which would have been really helpful if I was still at 5, maybe. I don't know. Or if I was at any more than that. And another can't escape. What is that? 4, 5 at this point? So he puts the tail whip on, so now I'm only at +1 with the defense. And another escape. Can't escape, I mean. It's really getting real, too. So my Iron Defense is completely null and void at this point. And my getaway safely is well earned, I guess. And after all that, the item turns out to be a Pokeball, which I really could not have been more angry about. It is really just terrible. Another Rattata, level 4. We try to run and get another can't escape. I literally almost shit my pants. I thought the game was over. Get away safely after it puts off the tail whip, and we go up trying to get as little squares as possible. And we safely make it up to the next town. But I kept clicking A over here. I don't know why, but there's no trainer tips or anything like that. They just put the sign there for shits and giggles. I thought this dude right here was going to challenge me to a battle, and I was about to cry because I had my Togepi, level 5, 2 HP, and then Smalls, who is dead, so I can't even use him. As soon as I get to a Pokemon Center, I have to put him in the PC. This whole beginning part right there is really bad, and the next portion coming up is going to be really boring. Hi there, may I help you? And we go over, I thought there was only super potions at first, then I looked down and I saw there was potions. Grab 7 of those. Grab a bunch of Pokeballs. Thank you, here you are. You're welcome, blah blah blah. Is there anything I can help you with? No, you can't help me with anything. You can maybe help me with a better Pokemon besides Togepi. So we go to the houses, try to see if we can scrounge up any items, anything like that. Say what? You're here to save our town? Why do you look so hungry? Here, take this. Take the old rod. Teddy put the old rod in the key. You still look homeless. Haven't you put my item to good use yet? Thanks for telling me I look homeless, bro. Yo, aren't I like a hot chick in this game? Like, shouldn't you kind of want me? So we go to the Pokemon Center. Nurse Joy healing us up, doing her job. But R.I.P. to Smalls. So, like, rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. Died before his time. Really symbolic of the real Biggie Smalls. So I'm going to toss him in a box 14. That's just going to be my box of dead Pokemon. And then box 1 through 13, I guess, will just be my Pokemon that I have. But I doubt I'm going to have that many. But who knows? Maybe I will. This is my first Nuzlocke. I don't know. So we're exploring the town a little bit. It's got some water. It's got some little shrubs, plant life. Got a potion, which is always going to be helpful. I will definitely take that. Really helpful in these Nuzlocks. Let's see what this old woman has to say. Welcome to my house. Water Pokemon researcher, blah, blah, blah. There's a tyrant Pokemon running loose. I wish I could take care of that tyrant for me. I would gladly reward them if they did. So, this old bitch right here will get us a reward if we take on that tyrant Pokemon. And as we will come to realize, the tyrant Pokemon is a Pokemon that has been terrorizing the town, I guess. Teddy took over with Pokemon, causing trouble in the town. It seems it's resting. Attack before it's too late. I wasn't having none of that because I really needed to train up my Togepi. And this is where it gets pretty long and boring with the training, but kind of interesting. This is where Metronome Madness really comes into play. Level 5 Pidgey. Go, Togepi. Metronome, Charm, Metronome, Sand Attack. -1 accuracy. Put off the Metronome. And uses Frustration, and which does a decent amount of damage to it, so it seems like Togepi really doesn't like me too much, as of right now. I mean, it is my starter, and I haven't used it at all in a battle, but whatever. Put off the Metronome, and Magnitude 10, but it is a Pidgey, and I cry every time because it doesn't affect him. Sand Attack comes... Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't affect her. Sand Attack goes off, uses Metronome, Odor Sleuth, and my attack misses, so it doesn't even matter. Another Sand Attack, so what am I, -3 at this point? Another Metronome. And I use Superpower, but my attack misses. Would have been neutral damage, whatever. Uses Tackle, brings me down to 8, so I am at lower than half HP right now, and a Bullet Seed would have done virtually nothing. 5 Metronomes so far, and all that hit was Frustration. My accuracy is down minus at least 4 by now. Metronome puts off the Ice Beam completely, incredibly, the clutchest thing I've ever seen. Like, what are the odds? Gains 39 experience points, literally is not shit. If you want a good point to skip through, I will put the times in the description on when all the battles are happening and when I'm going to the Pokemon Center and stuff like that. It's really incredible, though. There are some out of control battles with this Togepi going up against those pesky Pokemon that don't let you run and constantly attack you. That's really kind of worth the watch if you like these Nuzlocke videos. I'll do my best to try to make it a little entertaining, but I don't know. Should have brought some water or something. I'm starting to regret it. Oh my gosh, I have a Gatorade right next to me. Yo, I literally can't believe how lucky I am. A wild Pidgey appeared, but this Gatorade's coming in clutch. So Togepi's putting off the Metronome with new life given to me by this blue Gatorade. A Needle Arm. Not very effective, but it does give me the flinch, giving me the upper hand in this battle with a little bit of HP lost on Pidgey's end. Fury Attack comes out with the same type attack bonus, hitting 1, 2, 3, what is that, 4, 5, and just kills him now. 4. I just really can't count tonight, I guess. I'm pretty stupid. Misty, red hair, I can kind of relate to her. We are kindred spirits, her and I. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any pictures of me or anything anywhere. I've looked at any of my previous videos, but I am a ginger. Do not have a soul. Probably would consider myself a daywalker. Thank you, Nurse Joy. You are a saint. Pray to Odin and Arceus and whatever deity you believe in. Going back again, trying to get some more experience on Route 1. Unfortunately, the only route so far that I could have caught any Pokemon on, and it was Smalls, and he died. So, we gotta just train up Togepi at this point. So a tackle comes off, and the crit comes out with 11 HP. And if memory serves, okay, so Smelling Salts brings him down a decent amount, more than half, and another Metronome. Tackle misses, so I'm still up more than half. And alright, that made me so mad. Literally one of the most stressful part. No, I shouldn't say that. The rest of this gets pretty stressful. Using Charm on Metronome when I have Charm, but whatever. Teeter Dance comes out, confuses him, but as you will come to see, that really doesn't matter at all because he snaps out of confusion before it even affects him in the slightest. Uses Tackle. Brings me down to 8, less than half. Sand Attack. Keen Eye prevents loss of accuracy. Really made me mad. Snaps out of confusion, like I said. Tackle comes off. 5 HP. Another Metronome. Uses Flatter, which is... I don't know if this is exclusive to this game, or I'm just so lost that I didn't know that was an attack, but Flatter, I guess, is a special attack equivalent of Swagger. So Pidgey hurts itself in its confusion, doesn't do as much as Swagger because it doesn't affect his physical attack, but it's his special attack. I use Wing Attack after the Metronome, when the Metronome hits just right. You guys can't see it, but I'm making the OK symbol. So Togepi learns Pound. Thank everything. Literally couldn't have made my life any better. Go to the summary, switching out Pound and Metronome because I just can't stand Metronome anymore. It's too stressful. But as you guys will see, that is not the last that we've seen of Metronome. So we go back up to the PC and we... Your PC, bro? Your PC, bro? Did you get laid last night, bro? You got the form signed, bro? Form Cunnilingus? It's a different form, bro. Probably got that line wrong, but whatever. So I heal my Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. We're in Normal Village now. I don't know if I had mentioned that before. This has been a 16-minute long, pretty much just, like, vamp at whatever comes to mind. Trying to finish off my training right here. Out pops the Zigzagoon, level 3. Ain't nothing but a thang for Togepi, who is now at 21 HP with some decent defenses. Does a little bit less than half. A miss from the Pound. Growl comes out. Still probably a 2-hit KO. Out comes the Pound. Yep, definitely the 2-hit KO. But it brings me to 15. Not really too big of a loss. A little bit more than a quarter of my health. Togepi gains 25 experience from the ordeal. Out pops another Sentret, chilling on its tail. Level 4, again, ain't nothing but a thang. STAB Pound. Brings it down to, looks like exact half, but in Pokemon exact half is green. Maybe not exact, whatever. Or a low roll. And the miss from the Pound, which is devastating to say the least. Defense Curl doesn't do anything to help him at this point. Another Pound, takes out the Sentret, level 4. Togepi gains 32 experience points, and we are so close to our goal of level 7 to try to take on that Tyrant Pokemon. Now, I really had no idea what to expect with the Tyrant Pokemon. Honestly, I was expecting like a Tyrogue or a Tyrantrum. I just don't know. It seemed like a good idea, just because it sounded similar, but whatever. So the Tackle comes off, puts me at 6. Pound comes out and takes out Rattata, giving me 24 experience points. Really heartbreaking. Did not get to level 7. Last battle, I promise. And then we'll get to the good part. Well, there is no good parts. This is pretty boring so far. I'm hoping it'll get a lot better once I get up to the higher gyms and the higher higher Tyrant Pokemon. Togepi uses Pound, brings him to a little bit above half health. Really, really bold right there. I don't know why I did that. The high roll helps me out, brings me to level 7, and gives me Attract. Being a male Pokemon, I'm not sure. I believe I read this somewhere that male Pokemon are a little bit more common in these games. I don't know if that's true in these ROM hacks, but whatever. Alright, so here's where it starts to get kind of interesting. Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Really only have one Pokemon. Thank you for waiting. We restore your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Oh, I promise you will. Normal Village. So we're going up, trying to gather some information on these this Tyrant Pokemon. I don't know what to expect. There's nobody else I can talk to. No NPCs in this town. It seems like attack it before it's too late. Blah blah blah. Save it in game. I don't know if that saves anything in game, but I also saved it in the real ROM. Now, I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna be a spoil sport and like I did save it before the battle, but it turns out I didn't need it by the end. Alright, so it turns out to be a Zangoose. I don't know if I'm going to be a spoil sport and start over if shit goes wrong for me, is what I was going to say. So the Zangoose appears, and as you can see, it is quite funky looking. We are putting off the charms, trying to get the attack down, because as you know, Zangoose has a pretty good attack, and looking at it, looks like it's got some pretty decent, I don't know, something's going on with it. It's got like metal claws, some Wolverine type shit right here. It's all shaded in black and gray. So it puts off the quick attack, does a solid 6 HP to Togepi, and as I said before, looks like it's got the metal claws, and it turns out it's got the steel typing. So Pound wasn't going to do anything for me. So at this point, I really thought that Metronome was going to be my only option. So I just kept putting off Metronome after Metronome after Metronome. And as you see, that is not going to work out in my favor. So Moonlight helps me out, doesn't make me use any of my potions. And Quick Attack comes out again, bringing me down to 16. And Metronome gives me Metal Claw, so it's going to be not very effective, unfortunately. I was hoping for the attack raise, but it did not happen. That Gatorade, oh my god. Luckily it was just chilling there. Only from last night though, so don't judge me. My defense fell and I used Safeguard. Really doesn't matter, I'm sure he doesn't have any status inflicting moves. Uses Leer, brings me down 2 defense. Is that 2? I believe that's 2 defense stages at this point. I put off the wrap, and he is wrapped by Togepi, which is going to help me out in the long run, as you'll see. Now, I get the residual damage each time, and he just keeps putting off Leer after Leer after Leer. I don't know if it works in his favor. If I didn't get completely lucky by the end of this battle, you would have seen me had to restart this entire thing. Now, I just keep putting off the Metronome, bringing his attack down by 2 by that charm. My defense keeps falling just farther and farther and farther. Egg Bomb completely misses. Wouldn't have mattered, wouldn't have done much anyway. Wrap goes off, doing more damage, and we're just going to keep putting off the pounds now, trying to whittle him down as far as can go. Not very effective. Looks like a little bit more, probably a third of his health is gone right now, and he was freed from the wrap, so that's my ace in the hole gone. And as you've just seen, Quick Attack does a devastating amount of damage at this point. So all bets are off. There's nothing I can do right now. No attack can save me. Metronome has no chance, so I just toss out a Pokeball. I don't even know if I can catch this thing at this point, but it turns out that I could, and the Pokeball goes off. Incredibly, I don't know how it happened. 3 health. Togepi would have been gone. My entire team would have been done, and I caught the Zangoose. It's registered as Rattata. I don't know what the deal is. That was just, it was a hell of a battle. It was a hell of a battle, so that's what we're naming him. We're going to name this Zangoose Helluva. It was incredible. You guys saw it here first. I don't know how it happened. We survived to live another day. We have this crazy new Zangoose on our team who has got that steel typing. Pretty incredible. We now have access to Route 2. Not going to go there quite yet. Probably going to save that for next time. I thank you all very much for coming out to watch my second episode of my Pokemon Advanced Adventure Nuzlocke. The next episode should be full of fun and adventures because we are going up against that gym, and we do have the Metal Zangoose on our side. Remember to follow, like, subscribe, retweet, all that good stuff. Have a great night, everybody.